today, guys. Welcome to our YouTube channel. It's another week for our weekly analysis. We will talk about things that we expect of the market the previous week and what actually comes to fruition and what we will be expecting the coming week. Today is 1st of September 2024, and today's analysis will be what I'll be using from 2nd of September till on the 6th of September 2024. So before we move ahead, we appreciate you guys for being part of the family, and to our new viewers, please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel for us to reach more audience and for us to share the little knowledge we have with ourselves. So without wasting much of our time, we'll start with the dollar index, which is our bellwether. Then we start from what I was watching the previous week. As of last week, I was interested in 100.720, 100.720. Oh, okay, 720. Let me bring it out. 100.720. I was interested in 100.720. So I was saying as of last week that if the price find a resistance around 100.720, I'll be bearish up to around 99.578 or thereabouts. But if the market found support around 100.720, I will go in for 102 big figure. So what we have at the market, the price has traded so far up to 101.732, just short of some pips to 102 big figure. So the month is still fresh. We're at the beginning of the month, but personally, I'm interested in the coming week. I'll be expecting the coming week for dollar index to take us at least into this inefficiency around this area. We have a CB here. We have a little CB here. You have a CB here that has been traded into. That is a CB, and also there's another CB here. There's another CB around this area. Let me take this off. This is a CB here as well. CB is a sell side imbalance, a buy side inefficiencies. So we have two CBs. We have a CB here that has been traded into, and we have another CB here So the coming week, how will I decide with this? In the coming week, I'll be expecting. Personally, I'm still interested in 1.102.000, which is 102 big figure. So when the market trades to this level, then I'll be interested in 102.742 as well. Until the price takes those level, until the price takes this level, these two CBs, only then will I be bullish on dollar again. But personally, the coming week, I'm still interested in 1.102.000, and possible movement is 102.742. I still have a kind of belief that September should be bullish, since we have been seeing that movement from from July, from the month of July. So, but I'm not fully in the trade until the price crosses minimum of 102,500. Then I will no more have interest in the low. I will have no more interest in this low, this particular low, this low here, 99.578. So until then, I'm sticking to my short-term movements will be 102 big figure to 102.742. Then if we see a kind of continuous upward movement, then I will drop the idea of the market trading down into 99.578. That is that. But Max, when the market opens, I think when the dollar index market opens on Monday, which is tomorrow, then we have a clearer picture before Friday, inshallah. But personally, what I'll be watching the movement is 102 big figure and 102.742. I'll be bullish to that level. Then watching if we are still gonna drop or we'll be continuing the upward movement. That is that on dollar US. Then we'll go to Euro USD. On Euro USD, I was expecting 1.113328, I think. If it should give us a kind of support, if it could deliver a support around that area, that will lead us into 1.12725. Yes, I think this was the level I was watching. I was interested in that level, but the level was not delivered, was not given to us, was not given to me. Let me use it that way. The level was not given to me. Then the price traded back into what I was expecting to be a kind of support. So I was expecting 1.11328 to serve as a support, but that level was flawed. That level was taken out. So the coming week, I'll be watching a movement. I'll be going for a kind of low hanging fruits. I'll be watching and only be interested in 1.10000, which is 1.10,000. So I'll be interested in only 1.10,000 the coming week. I'll be interested in this level. I think we'll be around this order block here. It will be around that order block. The moment that order block has been raided, if the order block happens to be crushed, then I'll be interested in 1.09500, then 1.09,000 will be the next level to watch out for. So my low hanging fruit objective is 1.10,000. Then when the market reacts to that area and found support, only then will I go back to 1.12757. Only then will I be interested in going back into 1.1257. Only if 1.10,000 serve as a support, I'll be going back into 1.11328 and 1.12757. So if that level does not give a support, I'll be going back into 1.09500 and 1.09,000. So if 1.10,000 serve as a resistance, I'll be going for 1.09,500, 1.09,000. That will be what I'll be watching. I think I'm clear enough. Then I moved to GBP USD. On GBP USD, I was watching 1.31,000 to 1.34,000. The level 1.34,000 was also short of some movements. 1.34,000 was not delivered here. So the level we have here was for this CB. The CB we have here. The CB I think the CB was on the monthly time frame. Either monthly or weekly. You don't want to go too far. Okay. So this was the level here. The CB that we have on the daily time frame was drawn out from what? Was drawn out from the monthly time frame here. The candle that forms on the 1st of March 2022. Now, the coming week, we are approaching another month, right? So the coming week is for me to watch what the market will do. But that does not stop me from scalping. So the level I will be watching, I personally, I'll be watching the lowest hanging fruit, the lowest of the hanging fruit we have. The first lowest hanging fruit is 1.31000, 1.31,000. So 1.31,000, then the movement into a BC here. We have this BC. We have this BC here. Oh, okay. We have a BC. Oh. This is a BC. Let me try to change. Let me change it into let me change it to yellow. There's a BC here. Sorry. There's a BC here. Oh. I want the text to be visible. Okay. We have a BC there. So I'll be interested in 1.31,000 and the movement into that BC the coming week. Personally, I'll be interested in GBP USD coming down, since I'll be interested in dollar index should be going bullish in the month of September. But personally, let's see how the market's price trades and how it reacts to those levels. But the lowest hanging fruit for the coming week should be around 1.31,000 and a movement into the BC. Then BC, then 1.3500. So that is that on GBP USD. Then Nasdaq. I don't want anything to be complicated. Nothing should be complicated. So I have Nasdaq. I have running trades on Nasdaq. So on Nasdaq, I was interested in 20,000. You see, I was interested in 20,000 where I have my what? Where I have my TP close to that level. I have my TP at 19,650. So it was a late trade though, but I have my levels around that area. So last week I was interested in 20,000 being delivered, but 20,000 was not delivered. Yet. So, but personally on Nasdaq, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to be bearish for now. So I'm only expecting 19,400 to serve as the support to the market. 19,400 to serve as a support that will take us back into 20,000. So I have my eye on 20,000. So I have some running trades within that perimeter. So that is that on Nasdaq. Then S&P 500. Okay, let me check Dow before going to S&P 500. On Dow futures last week, I was interested in 41.248. Up to 41.42. 41,423. And 41,423, yes. I was interested in 41.24814 to serve as a kind of catalyst that will send us into 41,423. 41,423 was delivered beautifully, while 41,248 was able to deliver a support strength. So the coming week on Dow futures, let's see if we can trade into 41,700 or 41,700 to 41,800. Those are the levels I'll be interested in. The month is still what? Oh, sorry. It's still fresh. But I'm not seeing anything being bearish. I'm not seeing anything bearish on Nasdaq, US 30, or what is it called? Or S&P 500. So the only retracement I'll be interested in is if US 30 will be able to trade back into 41,245. I think, okay, the eye of this candle here, the opening of that candle, the opening of last week Monday's candle, which is 41,179. Yes, then you can see a pull back into that level, because we have a kind of other block, but I don't expect it to go that far. I don't expect it to go that far, but if it happens to go that far, I'll change my mind. But the coming week, I'll be interested in 41,700 and 41,800. 800 on Dow futures. So now S&P 500, as of last week, I was expecting a movement from 5,700 serving as a kind of resistance. Or if it was unable to act as a resistance, it should at least give us 56, I think 56,600. 56,600 was delivered. No, 56,600 was delivered. That was the lowest hanging fruit. But personally, I'll be interested in 5,700. I'm interested in 5,700 on what? On S&P 500. Though 5,600 was delivered, which was fine. 5,600 was delivered. I think 56.69. I think I also have interest in 56.69. 56.69 will be equivalent to 5,700. So I'll be interested in 5,700 and 56.69. I think I have my eye on 56.69 as a kind of low hanging fruit objective. Then let's go to our gold. I've been away from gold for a while, but I do check on gold. I do check on gold from time to time. Suspicion. I'm suspecting. So I was saying if we should see a movement into either 2,500. If we could see a movement from 2,500 to 2,550, we are unable to move it to 2,550. There's a kind of a range in market. So there is no serious movement. There was no serious movement on gold. There was no kind of consolidation. The market was not moving at all. Was not moving. So I don't have interest in gold. But one of two things will happen on gold. It's either gold delivers 2480, or it delivers 2550, because I'm not interested in this. I'm not interested in this movement here. So it's not really pointing out, but I'll be interested in either it delivers 2550, or it delivers 2480. 2480, yes, 2480. So that will makes me stick to that bias, because I need the reaction of this 2,500. But the market's price has been trading above 2,500. So I was unable to get to 2,550 50. So it's still just juggling, but I'm strongly interested in 25.50, or it delivers 24.80. Either of the two. Until I see a movement into those levels, I will not be interested in gold. It's too in consolidation. So then the last but not the least is our BTC USDT. Last week I was interested in the Odogu BTC delivering 65,000 and 66,000, and a movement back into 63. 65,000 was delivered, 63,000 was also what? Was also delivered. So the coming week, I'll be interested in this low being, at least you should see a movement into 57,000. The coming week, 57,000. Then we see if we are interested in this low, taking out this low. The low comes in at what price? The low comes in at 56,078.54. So, and a movement into 60,000 as well. 60,000 should serve as a kind of resistance. 60,000 should serve as a kind of resistance to this price. So then 60,000. Then 60,000. So why I picked 60,000? 60,000 happens to be the consequence encroachment of that week. That was why I picked 60,000. You can see 60,000 is like 60,000 is the consequence encroachment of this week here. So if we could find a resistance around that area, oh boy, we are coming down into, we will be gravitating into 56,000. Then possibly take out that low. So I'm interested in 57,000, 57,000, 56,000, 57,000, 56,000, then that low. Okay, let's do it this way. Let me have those levels. 57,000. 56,000. So the coming week, those are the levels I will be interested in on dollar index. Though I have a CB here as well, but that CB has been traded into a little bit, but I'm interested in BTC coming down than being bullish at this moment. So at this junction, I'll be calling it a day. Thank you for being part of the family. Thank you for coming this far. We really love and appreciate you guys. Our first time viewer, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Then to our existing subscribers, you guys are very, 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 very beautiful. So a quick disclaimer before I call it a day. Everything in this video is for educational purpose alone. The fact that I put my money behind it does not mean you have to do the same thing. Trading the foreign exchange market comes with high risk. That is why I will normally advise you to go for that knowledge instead of waiting for some fucking signal. If I happen to do my analysis on weekends and something else happen when the market opens, I know what to see for me to bend to the market's will, to the will of what the price is intended to do. So I have a running trade on Nasdaq. I don't care. I don't. I could have closed it before the closing of the market, but I left it open. And to your surprise, my TP will be delivered, not even my stop loss. So it's all died down and dies back into knowledge. When you have the required knowledge, you will know when to engage the market yourself. You don't need to wait for a fucking signal that will put you in pressure. What if the signal was given when you were not available? But with the power of the knowledge, the necessary knowledge about the market you have, you can engage the market any fucking time. I might be interested in London money session, which will happen to be a kind of midnight while you will be sleeping in your country. I might be interested in London PM session. That might be a time you will be at work. But when you have the necessary knowledge about the market, you can engage it at your own convenient time. You will know, am I a kind of London session trader, or a New York session trader, or Asia session trader? So the fact that I put my own money behind it doesn't mean you have to do the same thing. You don't have the knowledge I have. So you should take responsibility for anything that happens to your money. That's why I said everything in this video is for educational purpose, because I am not a licensed financial advisor. So we really love you guys and we really appreciate you for being part of the family. Please, let's grow this audience together. And I promise I will never let you guys down. Thank you. We really love you all. Bye for now.